Are you ready to do this, you piece of garbage?
Why am I a piece of garbage?
Why aren't you a piece of garbage? Now, you ready to go?
No, you're the one. I don't know. You're the one who fucking sends me this garbage about Tony Khan's burner account.
All right, well, we're allowed to talk about it on here objectively for a so-called broadcast journalist.
God, you fucking... Okay. Okay. Do you just want me to start here?
Go ahead.
Welcome to the newest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Iconoclast.
And I am your host, Dick Taco, serving a horrible penance to have to sit here with this man. But
what the fuck did I do this week?
I don't know. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm just getting warmed up with you. Because you already were jumping on me in the text messages because of the burner account shit.
Or saying that Ace Austin had a good match on Dynamite.
I know Ace Austin is a good wrestler. I know that. But I'm just like, I don't see what he deserves to get a shot at Moxley, who's supposed to be the top guy. But...
Well, Moxley has a mid-card belt right now. That's the thing.
Yeah, which is fine. You can knock the guy down a peg a little bit. They did it with Rollins. They did it with Cena. But let's see. What?
He's basically doing like an open challenge type thing right now.
Just like Cena did with the U.S. title.
Yeah, people are like... Every time I read about that online, people say that was like the best thing he ever did in his career.
It was
That was like his best era.
And then you got the Cope Open, which... I didn't know Adam Copeland was going to be so bad at AEW. They should have brought in D'Angelo Dinero and done the Cope and Pope connection.
Why do you think he's so, like, you think he's bad?
Well, give me a second. Hold on. I gotta grab some.
The Cope and Pope connection. The Pope, D'Angelo Dinero.
Or he could have taken, he could have made likeness of himself into soap for Soap on a Rope. He could have been Cope on a Rope.
The Cope Soap Rope connection.
The Cope and Pope Soap on a Rope connection. There you go. The fucking shirts, the words would be on the fucking side of it. There's so many words. But anyway, we'll get to the AEW.
Were they any good, the Rock and Sock connection?
Yeah, and you know what? I will tell you, before we get into the Royal Rumble review, which we're going to do first to get it out of the way, the Rock and Sock connection, you do know of all the... great matches that The Rock and Mankind had from like the end of 98 into 99, like the Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, Halftime Heat, which was my favorite, where they had the empty arena match in between halftime and the Super Bowl that year. And fucking Mick Foley rolled all the way down the arena steps. I mean, all the fucking way down. If you can find it, it's really good. I watched it live, though. It was really neat. I forget who was at the Super Bowl that year, but... And then they put them together. And you didn't think it was going to be any good, but not only was it comedy gold, like they were good in the ring, and they acted like they didn't get along with each other. And it was great. It was fucking great. It was one of the things that happened in the Attitude Era by accident. Like you would have wanted Head Cheese to be that good too, but they weren't, just because Steve Blackman has the personality of a fucking sugar snap pea.
Head Cheese wasn't that good. I thought you liked Head Cheese.
I did. It doesn't mean it's any good. See, that's what you get so mad at me when I piss on these things at AEW because you like them. It doesn't mean everybody else likes them. Like, I liked, what?
It's like, what was the one team, Supply and Demand?
Who the fuck are they?
Supply and Demand. You don't know fucking Supply and Demand?
Well, who are they? Tell me their names.
The Godfather and Val Venus?
Dude, are you sure they didn't come up with that later? I don't ever remember hearing that.
I just know that because I think it's a funny tag team name.
Like Vicious and Delicious with Norton and Bagwell? Cue the music.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, but they never called them that on TV. They called themselves that, and we called them that because we liked them. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these names were like pejorative, or they were not posthumous because they're not dead, but it came out after the fact. Supply and Demand, I never heard of that in my fucking life. It makes sense, though. The porn star and the pimp.
Or the American Males.
Oh.
American Males. 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 If you see that coming, better run for cover. Girls, you don't need a weekend lover. Yeah! American males.
Oh. You remember the one time, did you ever see the one episode we did when you sang that and I put the Titantron up and it synced up with your horrible singing perfectly? Oh, speaking of, fuck, I forgot it already. God damn it. Too much weed. But, no, let's get to the Royal Rumble review because I want to get this out of the way because I got some good things to say and some bad things to say. Mostly bad now that I look back on it.
What good things were there about the Rumble this Bowl?
Oh, the actual match?
Yeah.
Nothing. It was bleh. There was no surprises. Yeah. None.
Roman won. Again.
Yeah, well, you know what? Thinking back, I want to say something about that because did you see the interview he did with Pat McAfee that, like, he was trashing Nick Khan, saying that they don't...
Yeah, that was so fucking dumb.
Yeah, I think it's in kayfabe, and that's why he won.
Well, God, whatever. Wait, so you think that he kayfabe trashed the company?
Yeah, because why would you do it on purpose?
I don't know. He's Roman. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I never saw anything with this guy, man. Oh, and there was 2 dark matches I didn't even know.
Yeah, the New Day and Whataburger 6 wrestled.
Yeah, the New Day and Grayson Waller lost to the Motor City Machine Guns and Nakamura at 11:15.
Because, yeah, remember the Motor City Machine Guns on the WWE roster? Triple H sure fucking doesn't.
Yeah, well, you know what? They got them like 10 fucking years too late, dude. Maybe more than 10 years too late.
It's not true. They can still put on a good match.
Well, yeah, they can, but I'm like, in 2016, Alex Shelley wasn't he doing the Time Splitters with Kushida by then? And Chris Sabin was TNA champion for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that did not work.
No, but that's what I mean. They were split up 10 years ago, so maybe more than 10 years ago. Would have been better. But yeah, the Wyatt 6, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy defeated the motherfucking Tongas of Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. Doesn't look like the title was on the line, and it was 10 minutes and 27 seconds. All right, on to the women's match.
The Tongans, My Family Tree.
Yeah, this Friday on ABC at 9 between Perfect Strangers and Family Matters.
What was Perfect Strangers? I've never heard of that show.
It was Bronson Pinchot. It was this Larry Appleton and his cousin Balky from Meepos. I can't even explain it. It was stupid. But I will say about the Women's Royal Rumble, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss get number 1 and 2 was crap because they didn't fight each other or anything. Charlotte lasted 59-49 and got thrown out by the 23rd person. And I'm going down here. The big surprise for me, though, was Sal Ruka. 50 minutes and 47 seconds. Came in at 10 and was down to the final 3. That soul snatcher move she does is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then Natalya is now natty like she does on the Indies with her little wetsuit. She came out at 13. Liv Morgan at 14 was the eventual winner. Lash Legend with a good showing. Eliminating a lot of people. She's a big girl, too, man. Like, tall-wise. Like, she was fighting with Rhea, Raquel, like, all the big girls. She wasn't in there for Nia Jax. Nia Jax got in at number 4 and was only in there for 10 minutes. But they were chanting, you fat fuck for her. I swear to God.
Yeah, or they were chanting, you suck. And then she said, I suck it all, baby.
Yeah, what's she talking about? The buffet? But yeah, Liv Morgan was in there for 43 minutes and 50 seconds.
I thought you loved Nia Jax.
Well, that's what you think. And Tiffany Stratton came back as a surprise. Brie Bella's the only surprise in the whole night. I heard that song. It's my bowels instantly emptied when I heard that song. It's better than a prune Danish. Phil used to say, that's what I say when I'm on the toilet in the morning, and he sent me a picture of himself squeezing one out, and he had 3 moves playing in the background. Yeah, well, this is what happens when you got friends for 35 fucking years, man. But yeah, Liv Morgan won. She was my pick to win the whole thing, so I think it's her year as far as that goes.
Who are you, Michael Cole? My pick is here. Your pick. My pick.
She was my pick to win. My pick to win the men's rumble didn't even get off the fucking starting block.
Oh.
Breaker.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
That was so fucking dumb.
You know who it is, right?
Masked man.
You know who it is, right?
Oh, well, you think it's Rollins?
No. I think it's Logan Paul.
Oh, he was just in the match. He was
in the match way later. Way later he came out. Bronson Reed came out a few guys later, and then Heyman went and got Lesnar. But Paul didn't come out till way later. Paul was in the Final Four, remember? I thought they were actually setting him up to win it, which would have fucking, they would have rioted.
That would have been the worst fucking thing.
The worst thing since Batista won in 2014. And then when Roman won the next year, The Rock came out and they cheered for 2 seconds and then they booed. He tried to save it. Rock didn't have that much heat in a decade. Not 2015 or 2016, but 2014 was when Batista won, and Daniel Bryan was in it for 10 minutes, and they threw him out.
Isn't that also when he lost to Sheamus?
Oh, the Sheamus what? Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
Yeah, WrestleMania 27? Yeah, 12 seconds. That was lousy. I was very upset about that because I never liked Sheamus. In the match of the night,
I was gonna say, don't you fucking hate Sheamus?
I never liked Sheamus. I don't think he does it. He's not. Well, what did I say? He ain't worth a velvet patent of a whale and a dolphin getting it on.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's from the Ricky Bobby movie. I don't know, but it's exactly what it says. It ain't worth a velvet. It's the shit chested thing all over again. You shit on the chest. I don't understand what the disconnect is with you. You're about to be a college educated person and you can't wrap your fucking head around this.
I'm a college-educated man. I can't believe you're making me do this. Or like whatever Joe said to him.
In the best match of the night, in the career-threatening match, Gunther defeated AJ Styles he basically passed out, and it said since Styles lost, he was forced to retire from in-ring competition. Now, he came back in to leave his gloves, and he put them back on. I'm telling you, between that and he filed for the trademarks of Phenomenal One and Everything the other day, which also could be just he means that he gets property of his trademark like The Rock did. But he said the other day that there's a lot of guys in AEW that he would like to have a match with before he is done. And I would like to see that as well.
Yes, but right after he retired, right after the match was over, there was new shit on the WWE shop of like new shirts for him.
Well, that's
so I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, but you know, a lot of things aren't lining up lately. Like there used to be a normal run of things to what things happen when a guy said he was leaving the area, he would go to another place, or like hearing about Jericho showing up, he's still not around. Not that I'm complaining. I got in an argument with a guy on Reddit the other day when he goes, "Oh, Jericho's smart enough," or I was this morning. He goes, "Jericho's smart enough to know that crowd would have been shit." I said, "Yeah, smart. You mean smart like he probably thought that learning tree gimmick was gold, right?" I said, "He's a fucking asshole, and so are you."
Learning tree.
Awful. All right, let's get back to the Rumble. Yeah, but Gunther beat AJ 25 minutes. That was match of the night, perennial contender for match of the year, I would say.
The year just fucking started.
That's what I mean. I'm throwing it in there. It was a good match. I honestly didn't know who was going to win.
10 pounds of shit. I couldn't remember. What does he say about guys who can't wrestle? 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag?
Yeah, it's just when they look like, look like 10 pounds. Well, that means they're fat. Look like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. So that's what I said about. What did I say about? Who was the guy I said looked like about 280 pounds? He chewed bubble gum. That guy from fucking Cobra Kai. Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh, yeah.
Sidekicks Hauser. Yeah.
Former Progress Wrestling Proteus champion.
I don't care if he was the hot dog eating champion in his hometown. He still sucks. All right. Drew McIntyre defeated.
The shit-chesting championship.
Yes. Drew McIntyre retained the WWE title against Sami Zayn by pinfall at 16-15. You knew he was going to go over. I'm sick of seeing Sami in the main event. Somebody said in Reddit, the same time I got arguing with this other guy, I forget what forum I was in, but he was like, how come nobody likes Sami Zayn? I said, because he dresses like a homeless Vietnam veteran. That's it. It is, though.
No. before the Bloodline stuff, he really used to dress like that, where he had like the green jacket and green cap. You remember that?
Like he looked like the cover of those Rage Against the Machine fucking things with Che Guevara or whatever. All right, on to the men's rumble. Obafemi, French toast, pancakes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everybody talks about, like, how badass and cool he is.
He's
and
a big
whenever
dude.
I think about him, whenever I see him, I can only ever think of two fucking things. The thing where he talks about pancakes and French toast, and the thing with him and Tony D'Angelo, where it looked like they were going to have sex.
Yeah,
Speaking
absolutely.
of Tony D'Angelo, he's back with a new gimmick, and he's where he's like, I don't even know what he's doing, but he doesn't have the North Jersey accent anymore.
Thank God.
So he's not a mobster, I guess. I guess the whole, but Luca Crusafino, his insigliere, is gone.
What kind of racist Dago name is that? Luca Bruciferi. That's awful.
Luca Crusafino.
Anyway.
And Adriana Rizzo.
Obafemi was the first guy in, and he lasted 39.04. He's a big guy. He's in great shape. I don't see, wrestling-wise, what the big deal is. I don't see why he's such a big deal.
You don't think, technical-wise, in ring?
No. Like, there's guys I look at, like, I'm looking at the list here. I like things about Breaker, Mysterio, Rusev. Trick Williams, I really have grown to like.
Rusev.
Yeah, but I was talking to Kevin about that last night. He said they've fumbled him since 2014. He goes, they haven't done a goddamn thing with him. Ever.
Even when he was TV champion. Remember that?
Yeah, when he stole the monitor and went back. When they were in the United Nations, it was him, Barrett, Del Rio, and Sheamus, right?
It was the League of Nations.
League of Nations, that's right. It was like the fucking Super Friend. All right.
Chief, eat Chuck.
Eat it up, Chuck. The Apache Chief, Black Vulcan, the Negotiator, and his sidekick, Pestala, the French Tickler, and Jesse Jackson. Ron Breaker came out second. It was
the French Tickler. Who was the French Tickler?
They were making fun of the Super Friends on Harvey Birdman and Attorney at Law years ago, before you were born even. Ron Breaker came in second and was in for 10 seconds. We already talked about he was attacked by the Man in the Mask, which I think they put a picture side by side with him on Reddit of Logan Paul, and I think it's Logan Paul. I think it's going to be something where it's either him or him and Theory are trying to destroy it from the inside. Destroy the Vision from the inside.
Theory. Fucking Austin Theory.
He sucks too. They call him the Crusher. I'm like, he couldn't crush a beer can against his head. He's just a little guy. I mean, do you like him? You don't like him, do you?
No. I like to make fun of him.
Yeah.
That's how his new entrance theme goes.
It's horrible. But Breaker, Sikoa, Mysterio, Rusev, and Matt Cardona are all eliminated by French Toast Man Obafemi. Those were numbers 3 through 6. Damian Priest was out at 7, then Javon Evans. Javon Evans is something, too, who I didn't really care for him before that, but he lasted about 40 minutes. And then Mr. Iguana came out. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Had my
Mr. Iguana.
Yeah. Followed
the only fucking AAA guy WWE cares about because they can use him like Danhausen.
Yeah, but Danhausen is at least funny. Mr. Iguana's a fucking jerk-off. I mean, that's all I can say.
Mr. Iguana's a fucking jerk-off.
Trick Williams lasted 6 minutes and 19 seconds and was eliminated by Cody Rhodes. I honestly thought he was in there longer than that.
Cody fucking Rhodes.
Cody came in at 11. Then El Grande Americano 2 came out, and then 1 came out. 2 was eliminated by 1, and Trick Williams threw out 1. Then, the showstopper, the icon, the most overtly racist black name you could pick for a big black motherfucker, Royce Keys.
Royce Keys.
And they even put Powerhouse Hobbs up first and then blew it up. I'm like, why didn't you just call him that? It's a better fucking name.
Oh, no, well, apparently he shows Royce Keys. It's the name of his, kid or something.
Yeah, his kid's name's Royce, and before he was a wrestler, he made keys in prison, right? Is that what you're going to tell me?
Hey, where are the white women at?
He made keys at Ace Hardware.
No. Leave Gabe Kidd alone. He's got his own job. Austin Theory came in after that, and then Bronson Reed. See, Theory and Reed come out 15th and 16th. Paul's not there till the 20 spot, and he attacked Breaker at the 18 spots before that, if it's him. I do think they're going to say it's Seth Rollins, though.
It's Seth freaking Rollins! It's Seth freaking Rollins!
Now, one of the guys I like, Ilja Dragunov, came in at 17, and him and Brock got into it after Brock came in at 22. I hope we can see that match later on. But he threw his ass. Brock threw his ass.
Brock only shows up once a year.
I know. He's very well rested. La Parka came in, not the original LA Park from WCW, the chairman of WCW.
Yes, he's got to go pee on people, Brock. That's why he can't wrestle.
Dragon Lee got a good pick at 19, followed by Logan Paul at 20, and then L.A. Knight, 21. Lesnar at 22. The Miz came out, saw Obafemi and Brock Lesnar staring each other down. He slides in the ring and then slides back out. Ray Phoenix.
Did he eliminate himself? Was it like a Santino Marella thing?
He slid under the ring, and he slid back out when they were looking at him. He didn't want none of that smoke. Now,
Santino Marella.
Now, I have to talk about this because I'm getting sick of this shit. And I thank Roman Reigns for putting that into it. Jey Uso comes in at 25, comes in the ring, and starts doing his yeet thing. So long that by the time he's done, Roman's on his way out. And then Roman tells him to do it and then flattens his ass. Thank God.
Oh. Fuck you, Roman! Fuck you, Roman!
And then Roman was at 26, followed by Jacob Fatu at 27, Penta at 28, Randy Orton at 29, and Gunther at 30. I don't understand how you put Gunther in there unless he's going to win it. I mean, why even have him in it at all? I mean, he's a great match. He's a great wrestler, and he could have survived in any era, the 70s, anything.
The 70s. Oh,
well, that's because he looks like it. Well, no, wrestling-wise, shut your hole. They also they trademarked the term career killer for him. And more, yeah, but that was the Rumble. I mean, if I had to give it a grade, I would give it a C. I don't think their shows have been very good since they switched to ESPN. There isn't one show that sticks out of my mind that I'm like, oh, I got to watch that again. AEW has several.
I just pooped a little. Oh, yeah. Did you shit yourself last night when you farted into the microphone when you were on the phone with me?
No, but I just about did. But you were telling me about something, and it's just, my bowel, when you start bringing up wrestlers that I can't stand it, my bowels start to loosen. And I'm older, so.
Okay, Uncle June.
In more news that'll loosen my bowels, Pat McAfee to return to WWE soon.
No!
Yeah, I mean, again, I was thinking about it when I was writing that. I'm like, dude was a fucking punter.
God, you always fucking bring this up.
Because I was raised by your grandfather, who doesn't even consider them real players, punters and kickers. He said it's a cross between a cheerleader and a donkey. Well, they would have, when he was a kid, the backup quarterback used to punt, and a lineman who was like 300 pounds would kick with these square shoes. He goes, they didn't waste a spot on these specialized pussies, I think his words were.
God.
How about
Uncle June?
Before I go totally away from the Rumble, how about Brock Lesnar eliminated like a jobber while Jey Uso was yeeting? Jey is an embarrassment, dude.
Yeet. Day one, it's just me, Oos.
I mean,
Besides, I thought him and Jimmy were back to being tag guys.
They were, but Jimmy must have needed the night off or something. I don't know.
Jimmy, Jay, what you doing here?
Jesse, James, Team Rocket. All right, hang on here. How about this?
Yeah, Jay, I think I went home and fucked your wife by mistake last night. I thought she was my wife.
It's all right.
Man, insane.
Their wives don't look alike, you idiot. The two of them do.
I was trying to make it that kind of
Yeah,
joke.
but you did it the wrong way. You said the wives look alike. You fucking Pollock. Jesus. Jade Cargill accused of being unsafe in the ring. No.
What up? She wasn't safe in AEW.
I don't know, dude. I don't understand what their whole, like, people are clamoring for them to get the belt off of her. Because she doesn't do anything. She doesn't defend it. She doesn't do anything. And it's like, what? Because she's like, Triple H is probably enamored looking at her because she's built.
Now she wrestles like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Yeah, I watched her get a concussion in that one tag team match, man. I knew she got a concussion. They never said it, but her brains were scrambled.
10 pounds of... I'm obsessed with that saying. 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
That's an old term. Apparently, Unreal Season 2 portrays Road Dogg as completely inept. Well, art imitates life, I believe.
Well, that's kind of difficult to, not do.
Who's he in charge of? SmackDown?
Yeah, that's why people say SmackDown is so bad, because it's Road Dogg's in charge.
All right, let's talk about this CM Punk's agent exposing Tony Khan's burner account.
God, this is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. Just the fact that it's CM Punk's agent disqualifies it.
Well, I mean, I can't see you being biased just because it's CM Punk and you hate him. But there's no truth to this at all?
No, it's not. People already disproved it online.
All right. AJ Styles. You think he's going to AEW?
I would like for him to. I don't know if he's going to.
Well, apparently, with Hobbs, right? With Hobbs going over there, apparently... Tony offered him more money. Tony offered him more money, but he went anyway.
Well, again, people just want to go there because they want to be on the big stage, whatever the fuck that means.
Well, you can't get over on wrestling talent alone in WWE. They wouldn't know what to do with you. That's why they got the fucking Motor City Machine Guns on the fucking pre-show. So...
Along with the New Day. Yeah, I know you don't like the New Day.
I haven't liked them in years. I haven't, maybe ever. Rock's daughter Ava leaving WWE. Thank Christ. And how about WWE 2K26? Did you see HHH putting himself on one of the covers? What a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I saw that. He put himself on one of the fucking covers.
People were talking about...
But they're doing the Attitude Era.
Again.
But huge parts of it are going to have to be cut out because you can't have Vince, you can't have Edge and Christian.
I don't know about the Vince thing because they showed Vince during the Rumble that he won the '99 Rumble. So
you can't have Mick Foley.
Mick Foley left, yeah, because of all the Trump shit. That's why Jesse's not there either, too. Like I said the other week.
Yes, you can't, you're going to be missing some of your big stars from that time period.
I honestly don't think I can plug out the money for this game. Especially when I'm playing all the old No Mercy texture mod hacks, and I enjoy them a hell of a lot better. Because, $150 for, the fucking, the Super Duper edition, and now they're going to have a fucking...
You don't have to buy... You don't have to fucking buy the Super Edition. I spent $35 to get Star Wars Outlaws on sale with the season pass, and it was a great fucking steal.
Are you going to make fun of me again for WWE 2K22 when I bought the NWO edition? And I hate it.
Yes, I am going to make fun of you again for that. I am going to make fun of you again for that because you were a fucking idiot.
And I never played it, and I didn't like the game either. I still like Night Team.
You never fucking played it. You wasted all that fucking money.
What do you know about money? You don't know the value of $1. You shut up. But
shut up, bitch.
CM Punk's going to be in the showcase. What do you think about that? That's one more reason you won't buy it, probably.
Oh, God. How much revisionist history are they going to have in that?
I don't know, but I did see a blonde version of him with the white shorts. I don't know if it's going to be Ring of Honor or OVW. Probably
It's
OVW.
got to be OVW. They can't have Ring of Honor.
I don't know. The one year with Danielson, they had him as Danielson from Ring of Honor in the blue tights and shit with no beard. I forget which one it was. But they had stuff like that. I don't know. I
believe he may have technically been in OVW for a short stint at that point.
Maybe. But also,
that's how they had it, because
they cover his Ring of Honor and IWA Mid-South on the Blu-ray. The Best in the World Blu-ray. They cover all that stuff, and that's a WWE.
Yeah, but times are different now. Tony owns Ring of Honor. They won't have anything to do.
Yeah, that was like 10 or 12 years ago. You're right.
It's back when Ring of Honor was owned by Sinclair.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go to the miscellaneous news before we finish up with AEW.
And they had fucking Bully Ray booking it at one point.
Clark Connor's NJPW contract expiring.
I remember telling you his name, and you thought it was so fucking generic.
It was. It's like Skippy Reinheimer.
Or Shanghai Pierce.
Tex Slazenger and Shanghai Pierce. That's Henry and Phineas Godwin when they were in WCW. One wore a mask.
Shanghai Pierce. That sounds like a porn star.
And a damn good one. I forget. What the hell was... I always said... Oh, if I was ever in porno movies, there was a baseball player in the 50s and 60s for the Milwaukee Braves named Joe Adcock. He was one of the only guys... You know where this is going. He was one of the only guys to hit a home run out of center field at the Polo Grounds, which is like 490 feet or something, right? He did it like 2 days in a row. But I would be Joe Fatcock. All right. Did you see who debuted at JCW Lunacy?
No.
PCO.
Oh wait, it's David Arquette, isn't it?
No, it's PCO. David Arquette may be coming to JCW. I have that in here as much as I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, what? I thought you fucking loved David Arquette.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you a fucking... There's something fucking wrong with you. I swear. For to even say that.
No, there isn't, Uncle June.
Don't call me that. Why am I on TV? This is my trial? Fuck kind of likeness is that? All right. January 29th was JCW Lunacy. Now, we've been hearing good things from Rob Van Dam and a bunch of other people that smoke too much pot, saying this is good. And you can tell Vince is booking it just by looking at... Vince Russo's booking it just by the timings of the matches. This show must have been 18 minutes long.
What? How long are the matches?
Hold on. Listen, I'm going down here. All right, JCW Lunacy. Where was it? Summit Music Hall, Denver, Colorado, on a Thursday night. Yeah, that's what I want to do on a Thursday night. I want to sleepwalk through a day of work hungover after I went to that shit. All right. JCW American Championship, best of 3 series, match number 3. Facade defeated Ninja Mac, who was the champion, to become the new JCW American Champion, 4 minutes and 57 seconds. PCO debuted and defeated Suicide, spelled SEWACIDE, in 1:54. Mr. Anderson,
Mr. Anderson, holy fucking shit!
defeated Hunter Gray in 4:48. JCW Women's Championship Gauntlet match. The whole gauntlet match went 4:19 in a no contest. Haley J, the champion, versus Alice Crawley, Danny Moe, and Mickey Knuckles. Mickey Knuckles, I heard of her because she does death matches for CZW against the men.
Mickey Knuckles, that sounds like a porn star name too.
Yep. Haley J eliminated Danny Moe in 1:17. Haley J eliminated Mickey Knuckles via DQ, which I don't know how you can get DQ'd in a gauntlet match. Alice Crawley versus Haley J resulted in a no contest at 1:01. All right, last 2 matches. JCW World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender 3-way ladder match. Jesus, that was a mouthful. Cocaine defeated Caleb Conley and Kerry Morton in 10 minutes and 12 seconds to become the...
Where's this?
JCW.
Is this JCW or NWA? Okay.
JCW. So, Cocaine becomes the #1 contender for the JCW World Heavyweight title. That match went 10-12. And the main event of the Sicilian street fight, Big Vito, I guess from, what were they, the Baldies? Yeah. Defeated Congo Kong with Jasmine Sinclair, who was from ECW, in 304. Okay. So
these fucking old ECW guys will not stop coming back, will they?
They need money. But the only match that went over 5 minutes was the three-way match. So the whole match together, you have, hold on, 5, 7, 12, 16, give me a second, 17, 19, wait, 27. 30 minutes of wrestling! All those matches, 30 minutes of wrestling! 30! I'm so mad I'm yelling into the wrong mic. Fuck.
I'm sure someone's getting pregnant too. I'm sure, they have like 2-minute long segments filmed in front of a fence.
Yeah, but you can't do. Come on, don't talk about pregnancy angles again. There's no fucking payoff when she doesn't have the baby.
My young.
Then you got to do a miscarriage angle, and that's fucked up. No, with Terry Rollins,
had a miscarriage.
Where they threw her off the thing. The Mae Young thing had gone too far, and then when she actually went into labor, we were like, "What the fuck?" I remember, dude. I smoked a lot of weed back then. I was real young, and when we saw that, I remember that she's smoking a cigar as she's pushing out the baby, right? And Pat Patterson's there delivering the baby with like Briscoe and everything. Jerry Briscoe.
Why Pat Patterson and Jerry? Why are Pat Patterson?
Pat was
Jerry
the main
Briscoe?
character. They were the Stooges, and then they had a feud. Him and Jerry Briscoe. They had bra and panties matches. I mean, and everybody knew that Pat Patterson was gay. I don't understand why people thought him coming out on a Legends house was a big deal. I knew he was gay when I was young, but he's trying to help her give birth. She's got her legs up in the stirrups. She's smoking a cigar, and he goes, "May, when's the last time you had your period?" She goes, 1957. And then she pushes out the hand, and they're like, "It's a hand." And then they just go, "Let's give May a hand." And they start clapping, and that's over with until Raw 15, where the hand's all grown up.
The hand's all
Raw
grown
1000, whatever it was. Raw 1000. Yeah, that made me laugh, though, when I saw the hand all grown up. That made me laugh. But yes, David Arquette may be coming to JCW. Jesus fucking Christ. Why?
Or WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, please. Russo's a WCW World Heavyweight Champion, too.
Well, because he won that because he was in a cage match with Goldberg.
And he got thrown through it. I watched it. No. Don't talk about it. I saw it. Awesome.
It was with Booker T, and Goldberg speared him. That's what it was.
It was first person out of the cage wins. But the thing was, like, he thought he was hot shit because he booked or he wrote for WWE. But, like, I remember when he came out on TV, like, we were like, who the fuck is this jerk off? You know? He just looked like every other asshole with a New York accent, that didn't seem like he liked wrestling all that much. And then the Ed Ferrara Oklahoma character making fun of fucking JR having a stroke. Oh, by the way, did you listen to last week's show yet?
Most of it. Why?
Did you hear we were talking about Jim Ross and I got the sound effect of a guy falling down the stairs in the background?
No.
It was like, it was a go right there. I played it twice. I was laughing my ass off when I was editing the show. Because the minute we were talking about it, I have to get that sound effect.
He fell down the steps and laid there for 5 hours.
Help! Help! We had a woman at the home. We had a woman at the home I just left, right? My last day was on Friday, right, at that home up north.
Yes, and I thought that you were going to do something funny, and you didn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't go back, dude. I almost got in a fight on Wednesday. It was bad. They're lucky I came back Thursday. Thursday I came in, and I packed all my shit. I took that desk lamp out. You got me, that TIE Fighter lamp. And the pictures your little cousin drew me. I threw them in the car. I was like, first fucker that says boo to me, I'm out of here today. And nothing happened. And then Friday I just woke up. I'm like, no. And then a bunch of other people quit Friday. But there's this woman there who she couldn't communicate, but she was a real asshole, just like everybody else in there. She was in a wheelchair. And if she needed something and you didn't understand her, she would just start going, help! 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 And then the girl would help her. She'd be like, fucking bitch! Fucking bitch! Help! Help! Oh my God, it's awful. I have nightmares about that place. They're all crazy, dude. And they just let them fucking... Imagine working at Arkham fucking Asylum, right? And Two-Face and the Penguin and Calendar Man and all of them are just walking around at the water cooler. I would have prayed to have one of them. Oh, where the hell was I? The latest... Hold on, shut up. Oh, I gotta catch my breath after yelling about that place. The latest Real American Freestyle show drew 7,000 people. Look out, AEW. They're on your heels.
Oh, fuck you. I am a real American.
Mega powers.
Fight for the rights of every man.
Bullshit. It's a bunch of crap, that song. I used to tell people if I was at war, there's no song I want to hear if I'm going over a hill in a tank more than Real American. Fuck that now, that piece of garbage. Who the fuck is Mr. Elegance?
Oh no, it's part of the Elegance brand. That's stable.
Is it really? Well, they signed him to TNA. Mr. Elegance. And Kit Wilson. Who the fuck is Kit Wilson? Do you know anything about Kit Wilson?
He's getting pushed on SmackDown a lot. His gimmick is over.
What is his gimmick, though? I haven't seen him.
He rants about toxic masculinity.
So wait, we have this guy and we can't get fucking Stephen Flo in there?
Stephen Flo!
Stephen Flo! Stephen Flo! I remember calling Philip. I said, did you hear Stephen Flo? He goes, yes, I did. He's big in Chicago. I'm like, yeah, dude. I said, we covered him on the show. So I would go see. I have to look him up if he's even still a thing. That was like last year, wasn't it?
I mean, maybe he was like the king of pizza, Luigi Primo, where he just kind of. Do you remember him?
Yeah, but Stephen Flo's gimmick belongs on Rio Grande South Shore Wrestling Alliance, whatever the fuck it was.
South Shore Wrestling. You're the one who fucking dragged us there.
Because I will watch any wrestling. You always talk about how much you love it. You couldn't sit there for it. And your oldest cousin was like, it's not AEW. I was like, yeah, but you got to piss next to one of the wrestlers in the bathroom. You don't get that at AEW.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares if it's Justin? Like, who the fuck cares if it's a shitty wrestler?
They were free tickets, though. I told you, Pop and I, when I was a kid, we went to, even when I was grown, when I moved out, we were still going to wrestling. We would go to anything. That's when we saw Sid Vicious at an NWA TV taping in Wildwood in 2008. And then he disappeared for like 6 months. And I mean, he really disappeared. Nobody could find him. Like, they thought he was dead. And we went to, when I was in grade.
Why me?
Oh my God, it's the greatest thing ever, isn't it? When I tell you, 22, oh man, Goldberg! Why me? Why me? He was like fucking Vivian Lee at the end of fucking Gone with the Wind, or he thought he was.
Oh my! What happened to my car? Goldberg! Where are you? Goldberg! Goldberg! Goldberg!
Hey Moses, where's my car, man?
All right, space 22, man.
22. 22! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Goldberg! Where are you? Why me? Why me? Why me?
They could have done that every week, and WCW could have literally lasted at least until 2002, just on that alone.
Right, because when did he show up in WCW?
Vicious?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the end of 99 or 2000, because by the time 98 rolled around, he was done with WWF. I don't know where, but he was like a pro softball player too. So every time he wasn't wrestling, he would play softball. And but he wound up there, and he was the Millennium Man. Remember I told you that?
Kind of.
And he had the streak against Goldberg. And there was also the time, like, they were experimenting with making Goldberg a heel. There was a whole thing where, like, that he was, like, sexually assaulted Miss Elizabeth. They started it, and they just ran away from it because it was fucking awful. But one of the angles got messed up because he fucking was attacking, was it Bam Bam Bigelow or Nash or one of the NWO guys? He attacked a limo, and he was supposed to wrap his arm in plastic before he did it, like plastic wrap. But, you know, being the tough guy, stupid idiot he was, he didn't, and he smashed the fucking window and he cut his arm so bad he almost bled to death, they find out later. Because he's a fucking moron. That's why I didn't care. I'm like, why are we giving him a fucking retirement match? He wasn't any good when he wrestled.
What was his retirement match against?
Gunther.
I mean, you're talking about Sid Vicious.
No, Goldberg fucked up that angle, I think, but he had the big thing with Sid in the beginning because Sid was the Millennium Man and had a streak too. And then Sid also had something to do with why the Radicals left Benoit and them, because he didn't want to put over Benoit for the title. Said, I'm not putting over a midget. You know, those old big guys, they never fucking...
How the fuck? Benoit's taller than me.
Not anymore, he's not.
These guys weren't short. Like, Bret Hart wasn't short.
No, they're like 5'10". They're normal size. But you're talking about Sid Vicious from the 80s, 6'9", 320 pounds. To him, that's what they, all the big guys looked at. Same reason Hogan didn't want to put Hart over. I don't agree with it. I think it's bullshit.
No, it's fucking ridiculous. And then, like, you call guys like Darby Allin midgets.
No, he's a fucking twink. I can't stand him. He's too little. He's too little to play in your middle cousin soccer league. He's going to get hurt one of these days. I'm surprised he hasn't been killed already.
Well, did you see the thing where Pac, like, slammed him onto the metal steps?
Yeah, and he really takes those bumps, dude. Like, that don't take a brain to get your fucking head beat in to entertain these people. But anyway, it's going to AEW. What?
Steven.
Yeah, but what did Ace Austin do to get a shot at Moxley on the 128 Dynamite? He's been
wrestling a lot on Collision. He's been wrestling a lot on Collision.
Oh, big deal. That's like saying I park cars at the fucking boardwalk in the summer. I should be driving NASCAR.
God, you fucking hate, like...
I hate Tony Khan's booking style and his no sense.
Whatever, God. Just enjoy the
Whatever.
To quote your idol, Triple H, you enjoying the show? You enjoying the show?
I didn't say he's my idol. I never liked him. I didn't like Triple H. I didn't like Terror Rising. I didn't like Jean-Paul Levesque. None of them.
Terror Rising was just a jobber, I thought.
He was. But he was... They had jobbers that were, like, you know, featured very heavily in early 90s WCW, like, you know, Eric Watts.
Because they were that desperate for people.
Like Eric Watts.
I told you, Eric Watts was going to be in the fucking Horsemen.
Yeah, well, thank God somebody squashed that. Jeff Jarrett has moved out of an office role and has just signed talent. Great. He's not doing much, is he? When's the last time you see Jeff wrestle on AEW television?
Oh, God. Probably when they were going to try to do that retirement tour storyline against, like...
Oh, yeah.
It was so poorly received, they just stopped. Yeah, but they just stopped it. Like,
yeah,
like
he's fucking stopped all of MJF's momentum with that stupid shit. Oh,
I'd rather see Eric Watts. I'd rather see Eric Watts feud with Test.
I'd rather see Naomi Watts wrestle than these guys. I forgot something in the miscellaneous, and we need to talk about it. Killer Cross won the MLW World title at Battle Riot, and no one seemed to notice. He really does have an inflated opinion of himself. He is one of the slowest guys I've ever seen.
Intellectually or physically?
Well, physically. He would have been great on the 2009 Hulkamania Revenge Tour, because he already looks like he's wrestling in pudding.
The Hulkamania Revenge Tour.
You got to look it up.
You always fucking talk about that.
Because it was like watching. It'd be like watching old people fuck at the nursing home. It's like so slow.
Have you ever seen that happen at the nursing home?
No, and I wasn't looking for it. I've heard stuff about people, especially at this last home I worked at. I've heard stuff about people and like the things that they do, and I'm like, eh. The craziest thing I ever saw was I saw a guy piss in the soda machine. We caught a guy trying to piss in the ice machine in the kitchen, but we threw him out before he did it. So, because that's just
like you threw him out of the home.
No, we threw him out of the kitchen. You can't throw him out of the home. They live there. The cops don't help you. Nobody helps you. Nobody. It's all a bunch of fucking convicted felons smoking weed. Dude, it got so bad at that place. I would smell weed all the time. All the fucking time. And I mean, not like from a vape. Like they were fucking sparking up a water bomb. And one morning I walked in and I could smell it when I walked in.
How fucking old are these people doing this?
Old. Probably my parents' age or a little younger. Some of them. They're all just bums, dude. I never knew you could get in a nursing home just because you didn't have your shit together. But there was so much weed smell, and then I'll get off the nursing home shit. There was so much weed smell that I went to the morning meeting, and I was so stoned I had to leave and go eat something. I was fucking starving. I was standing in the middle of the hallway eating this banana bread like I was fucking high as balls. But it reeks, man, between the people that live there and the employees. Oh. I will miss those people, though. I had a lot of fun there, as you can hear. All right, back to AEW. Ringside News says Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey, the best signings of AEW so far. Oh, dear.
Oh, like, I know. You don't like Mike Bailey or Kevin Knight.
I don't know enough about Kevin Knight to not like him, but I know I don't like him. I know I don't like mullet wearing Hong Kong Philly with no fucking shoes on.
You fucking hate that he doesn't wear shoes.
I would just say, I never understood guys in the ring like there's Samoans when I was a kid, like the head trickers and shit, or Haku. Just fucking stomp on his toes. It's like they finally started, after 5 or 8 years, they started standing on IRS's tie. Made him fucking pay for wearing it in the ring.
They started standing on his eye.
Did you hear?
That sounds funny.
On the 128 Dynamite, apparently Samoa Joe got hurt during training. That's per.
No, he didn't. It's kayfabe.
Oh, is it?
He's probably filming the next season on fucking Twisted Metal or something. That's what he always has to go do.
Well, that's why they dropped the 6-man belts too, because of that. Because Willie Hobbs was leaving.
Big Willie Hobbs.
Big match this week on Dynamite. Well, it'll already have passed by the time we're running this. Andrade versus Kenny on 2-4.
Yeah, and the winner of that gets a number 1 contenders match.
Sometime next year after they win 3 eliminators.
No, they get a number 1 contenders match against Hangman at Grand Slam, and the winner of that match will be able to have their shot at, I believe it's Revolution. This isn't that complicated.
Yeah, finally. Well, they don't have another show until Revolution. They have Grand Slam Australia is on like Valentine's Day this year, right?
Something like that, brother.
Yeah. And finally, Tommaso Ciampa, the psycho killer, is all elite. That fake grenade having asshole belongs there. Wins TNT.
And he already won. Yeah, and he already won the TNT belt.
Yeah, on the 131 collision that went opposite the Rumble from Mark Briscoe. I kind of feel bad for Mark, but I guess they want to do something special for Ciampa when he came in. They obviously didn't give him a no-compete because they could have cared less.
No, because his contract expired. He didn't get released.
Oh, okay. Because they release you, you got to do a non-compete or something, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't fucking know. WWE's non-competes aren't even like real non-competes. The whole thing is that they're unenforceable.
Some people are telling me on Reddit that Jericho slimmed down. I really thought he was going to show up at the Rumble. One of the girls looked like those red barbed wire tights he wore in the Attitude Era. I swore I thought he was going to be coming out. Not that I gave a shit.
It wouldn't have been any good. Like,
yeah, I know. Like, as much as we talk about Punk coming back to WWE, Punk was still having good matches in AEW when he left. Jericho hasn't had anything. Well, that match against Bandito at Dynasty was good, but other than that, what's the last?
Yeah, but that was because of Bandito. That wasn't because of him.
Yeah, and then the last match I remember being any good was against Ospreay, and that was because of Ospreay at the first All In London.
Yeah, Ospreay had no, that was the second All In.
Well, yeah, but it's the first one they started running under the regular pay-per-view. It's the first one. All in London in 23.
No, that was the second All In pay-per-view.
I know, but the first All In was in 2018. There's 5 years in between.
No, I'm saying it was the second regular AEW All In. What about this is so hard to understand?
It wasn't AEW when they had the first All In.
No, I'm talking about the second All In that AEW ran, you fucking dummy.
In 24?
That's where Ospreay fought Jericho.
He didn't fight him in 23?
No!
I don't know. I think he fought him in 23, and he fought MJF in 24. I think he got him backwards.
No way. I'm fucking looking this up.
Because Ospreay got the tattoo of the attendance that they supposedly made up, remember? And he was pissed.
All in 2023.
I'm telling you.
I'm looking it up. I'm fucking looking it up.
Doesn't matter. You won't admit it if you're wrong. So-called broadcast journalist.
Holy shit, it actually was Ospreay versus Jericho.
You know how I know that? Because I watched it.
So did I, fuckwad.
Yeah, but I'm the one that does drugs over here, and you can't keep shit straight. And you're fucking 20-some years younger than me, schmuck.
Come on, college boy.
So the only thing coming up is Grand Slam Australia, right? Which we'll be doing another show before that. Oh, next week coming up is going to be the big first Friday the 13th show of 2026.
Come on, college boy.
We got 2 Friday the 13th shows coming up this month and March. So, but I guess that's all the time we have for this week.
Sign off.
Good night, everybody.
Get your hand off my penis!